America is heading towards a fiscal heart attack, according to Ray Dalio, the billionaire investor behind the world's largest hedge fund, who just sounded the alarm. Economic uncertainty means you have to keep up with what's happening. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll keep you in the know. On Bloomberg's Odd Lots podcast, Dalio warned in just a few years, the U.S. could face a full-blown debt crisis. He compared America's debt problem to plaque clogging an artery, warning, when debts rise faster than the income needed to pay them, it's like a clogged circulatory system, and eventually that leads to a heart attack. His timeline? 3 years, maybe less. We've had big deficits before, but today's debt problem is in a league of its own. The numbers tell the story. We had a $1.8 trillion deficit last year, one of the highest in U.S. history. There was $2.1 trillion yearly deficits projected through 2035, and the total U.S. debt is set to explode from $36 trillion to nearly $60 trillion in a decade. Dalio calls this the debt-death spiral, where the U.S. has to borrow just to pay interest. Dalio says global investors may trigger the crisis, and they may already be losing faith in U.S. debt. If demand for U.S. debt weakens, Dalio says the inflection point could arrive sooner than expected. He believes tax hikes and spending cuts are the only solution, but Washington isn't making those moves. He's buying gold personally, calling it the opposite of debt and a hedge against inflation and a weakening dollar. Unlike cash or bonds, gold isn't someone else's liability. It's real money. Today, we're talking about a fiscal heart attack. But in a few years, will we be talking about a full-blown collapse? Ray Dalio isn't waiting to find out. And neither are people who are moving into gold right now.